Hey, Crypto Growth fam, how's it going? This is your host Shazib signing in. We're back with another video, guys. In this video, we will be discussing XDC Network game changing solutions. It's going to be an interesting one, guys, so make sure to watch till the end. And, folks, for those of you who are new to the channel, we primarily discuss utility coins and potential gems. If you're interested in any of that stuff, then subscribe the channel and hit the notification icon for regular videos. And you can also support the channel by becoming a Patreon, so do check that out as well only if you're interested. And folks, you can also check out the official crypto growth partners for the exchange. We've got MEXC. You can follow the link in the description box below for rebates, discounts, offers, benefits, and lowest fees. So do check it out. And as far as the wallet is concerned, you can check out Decent. They've got their remarkable products, their biometric wallet, which has got an astonishing $70 off. And you can also check out their biometric wallet 2x package, guys, which has got a phenomenal $149 off only if you follow the link in the description box below. Decent supports 3000 plus of your favorite coins and tokens, and it supports 50 plus blockchain mainnets, including XDC Network. Let's see what's happening with XDC official handles and community in real time. There is an interesting post over here from XDC official, but before we get on to it, we're going to be looking at this in a moment. But first, let's see what's happening with the community, and then we can come and check this one out. Really interesting one, guys. So stay tuned. Let's see what's happening with the community. I really like the community posts. This could be you and your family if you buy XRP, XLM, XDC. Simpsons are all laughing. Let's hope that XDC does this. The X coins. My favorite treasures, XDC and XRP, aren't just fantasy. Golden Alchemist says that I believe 2025 is going to be the RWA year, the real world asset year, specifically the XDC year. What do you think about it? Well, I think that there are going to be a lot of there is going to be a lot of progress in 2025, but I think that this is going to be a slow and steady process. It's going to be taking a while. This will take years for mass adoption, but for the use case, the XDC use case of trade finance is one of the most easiest tokenization segment and sector that can be achieved in the next few years. Basically, if you look at what I mean is that if you look at real estate and other segments of real world asset tokenization, they are really difficult because they involve a lot of legality, state intervention, government intervention. But when it comes to XDC network, folks, it is specializing in global trade finance and finance documents, bills of lading, etc. They are, I think, easy to tokenize. So this is why I think that XDC will have it easy, but let's hope that they achieve it because any project can succeed or fail. That's for sure. Any business can succeed or fail. 17 hours ago, Chadilak over here says, my problem is that when I read a bullish post on XDC, I'm instantly launching Uphold Inc. and scooping an extra 1000 tokens. Why don't my bags feel heavy enough? Because if you truly have conviction in a project, really it never helps because whenever you see it the chart dip, you want to accumulate more and you want to add more. That's for sure. Okay, so Senzo says, I'm not one to give unrealistic price predictions, but I find it reasonable that once we get true regulatory clarity and adoption, XDC can easily hit Ethereum's market cap and it would put XDC at $27.30. I'd like to believe by 2028 to 2030, we will be there. What do you guys think? I mean, I really like to be conservative. I do not like to be over ambitious, but the use case of XDC is grand, that's for sure. We're talking about disrupting trillions of dollars, $19 trillion gap, I think, of trade finance, if I remember correctly. So yeah, don't let the opportunity slip away. Grab it before it is gone. Exciting times for XDC Network with impressive growth and surpassing major milestones. XDC is solidifying its place in the blockchain ecosystem. Keep an eye on it. Okay. So this is the dip I'm talking about. Whenever these dips happen, one is tempted to add to their conviction bags. Obviously, we have to do our due diligence and research. XDC has broken out of a huge double bottom pattern on the monthly time frame. The breakout target sits at the all-time high 19 cents. Not financial advice, obviously. Chart nerd covers really good technicals. Look at this, a really good graphic over here. This is the long picture. Look at this double bottom support in the monthly, and if it goes on to test all-time high, I think it is going to be breaking it easily, because indeed XDC is trying to transform blockchain and provide innovations. Anyways, this is the post that I wanted to share with you folks. Look at this. Let me just pause this one because we're going to be looking at the video in a moment. Yeah, transforming global trade finance with blockchain. In the latest episode of the XDC APAC podcast, Soni Mohanty chats with Sunil Senapati, CEO and co founder of XDC Trade Network. Here's what is covered: how XDC Trade Network is bridging the 2.5 trillion trade finance gap. Okay, so not 19 trillion. 19 trillion was the total tokenization disruption till 2030, the market cap till 2030. So I'll correct myself. It is the 2.5 trillion trade finance gap. It is still huge, obviously. The role of blockchain, AI, and smart contracts in redefining trade, empowering SMEs through pre and post shipment financing, real world success stories and partnerships driving innovation. So this is the video over here. Look at this. You have to check this out from Xinfin officials, XDC official, revolutionizing trade finance. So let me share with you. You have to watch this entire thing yourselves. It is 28-minute long, but I'm going to be sharing with you these two portions: how digitalization and interoperability are transforming trade documentation, and the other is game changing solutions for SMEs and large enterprises. So let's check this out, folks.
And it's easier to understand the document creation in that part of the world.
Right.
So we have today 7 partners spread across globally, one in US, a couple in Europe, a few in India, Singapore, UAE. So you get the gist. So we have partners in multiple locations. So this is a type of partnership where a DApp is built just to create trade documents. Now, to do this, we have also, integrated our network with Trade Trust.
Right.
Now, Trade Trust is a great utility which helps anyone to create a verifiable document or a transferable document. Now, the best part is Trade Trust also helps us with meeting the requirement of milliliter. So that way, it's a great combination of using a super fast network like XDC Network and use the utility Trade Trust and create documents which are addressing the requirement of milliliter. Now, this is a space where we are always welcoming new partner. As we speak, anytime we have at least 3 to 5 partners, those who are testing their application and getting ready to start supporting us. So our go-to-market is through partners for creating documents. Now, once these documents are getting created in multiple geographies, these documents then can come to XDC Trade Network,
Right.
requesting for capital. So the other type of partnership we're talking about is we are bringing liquidity from new sources. So anybody who has interest to get into trade finance can be enrolled with us as a liquidity provider.
Right.
So if you are doing trade finance today or you are new to this instrument, talk to us. We will onboard you. You will have access to global trade. You look at this trade, verify this document. If you like them, you start financing them. So it's a very nice way to get into trade finance. Now, how nice and easy we have done is when a liquidity provider looks at this document, they can also verify the content of these documents.
Right.
Just to give you a specific example, if somebody is selling something from point A to point B, and in the invoice and other document, they're specifying a commercial value of that particular product which is being exported. Now, let's say there is a bad element there, bad party there who is overstating the value of that commodity. Now, what we also provide is check on that data. So we take data from many third parties to make sure the data mentioned in those documents is also validated to see if the price is right, it is not under or overpriced.
Right.
So that way there are checks and balances in place. A document created with one partner can be consumed by other partner. So that brings in a network effect.
Right.
See, a lot of solution available today, they are not doing what we are providing. We are providing document creation and financing.
Right.
What you have today is either document or financing.
Right.
So we are bringing it together. So that itself is a super product which we have in place.
Right.
Now, what we do is on the financing part, a liquidity provider doesn't have to has to worry about the borrower, because the documents prove that there is an actual cargo which is loaded in port A and it's going to port B.
Right.
The way to verify is all there in documents, and the liquidity provider can actually take those documents as collateral and then finance them. So that's how they're doing it. So the difference here is you are not having a PDF document and have to worry about whether you can verify them online or not. Everything is verifiable. So this is a clear differentiator. Now the other one which I feel is a strong differentiator is the settlement time. You see, in trade, everything matters if it is done in minutes.
Yes,
all right,
of course.
and trade happens 24/7. You don't have to worry about bank holidays. You don't have to worry about
Yeah, this is for sure. With banks, we've got holidays and a lot of different stuff. And when it comes to technology, blockchain tech, it has the potential to make this process seamless 24/7, 365 days a year. So let's hope that it works well for the global economy.
whether the document have reached by courier on time, and if it has reached on Friday evening, then you can't see anything until Monday. So those are real trouble for trade. When somebody is transacting on our platform, most of the settlements are done in minutes.
Right.
Okay, so we combine the old and new together. So one can actually settle using fiat,
Right.
using the same Swift rails, or somebody is interested in stable coin,
Yeah.
they could use stable coin as well
Okay.
and make the settlement in minutes.
Wow.
So, these are, I would say, our clear differentiators.
There are a lot of differentiators, to be honest. We would like to know some of the success stories, case stories that you've already sort of closed as part of the XDC Trade Network. Maybe share with our audience.
The ads, let's skip them.
Success stories are ongoing transactions.
Right.
So I can talk about a few transactions which we have recently done. And also you will be able to appreciate where the benefit happened to these trade participants.
Right.
So very popular trade corridor right now which we are servicing is Asia and Middle East. So a lot of cargo moves from Asia to Middle East. So there was a cargo which is fresh fruits which went from India to Dubai. Now the shipper from Bombay has to pay upfront to the farmers from whom he is collecting the cargo. He's collecting the fresh fruits. Now he can't do a trade if he doesn't have the money, or he can only do limited trade with his own capital. So what we did, we had obviously some proof of material being received in a warehouse, which is a visibility of warehouse receipt.
Right.
Okay, a bonded warehouse would give a warehouse receipt which clearly proves that some inventory has already been put in place in a particular warehouse. Now that's one checkpoint. Second checkpoint, based on this, and also a promissory note which the shipper is providing, saying that, look, I have a 50K worth of cargo which is going to Dubai. I will pay in 2 weeks' time.
Right.
Okay, it's a promissory note. It's a simple promissory note, which is again, it's a document which gets created following the whole standards available today, and we also work with a top law firm here in Singapore,
Right.
where the format of promissory note and all that is tailor-made by them, and we adhere to military requirement. And also, one point I would like to mention here, we also follow the guidelines of ICC DSI, which is the, which is providing us all the data standards. If it's a promissory note, what data should be mentioned in the promissory note? So it's a combination of these 4 or 5 documents, which gives the confidence to liquidity provider that there is a genuine trade happening. This shipper from India is having a cargo in his inventory, and he is giving us a promissory note that he will pay in 2 weeks' time. And also, we have a purchase order, which is again created by the party in Dubai. Now, all of this can be verified online, that the party which has issued the document has indeed done his job. So when these 4 or 5 documents are all verified, checks out, then the capital is transferred to the exporter in India. So that way he's able to get a pre-shipment financing, and that way he's able to do this particular trade. So the success story here is we are enabling this SME exporter to do more by providing him pre-shipment financing. So he has regular shipments. He was doing 5. Now he would do 10 shipments every month. I mean, isn't it interesting to see that we are helping these SMEs to do more? Now, the numbers of transaction is only going to grow as we go on, because more and more countries have started accepting electronic documents. As awareness increases, and also the reference of such transactions get spoken about, we will have more such transactions happening on our platform. So this was the first transaction, which was a pre-shipment. We also have done post-shipment financing, where a typical bill of lading, which is again digital now, and other supporting documents, which could be certificate of origin, invoices, and again a purchase order from the buyer. All of this is used once the ship has sailed the port. And then these documents can be used to borrow money from liquidity provider as a post-shipment financing. So these are all ongoing transactions. So as I said, we are doing around about 3 to 5 transactions every month, but then our volume is going to pick up, because we are trying to address now new market, and more interest is coming from multiple geos now.
You also spoke about the data standards and the compliance protocols. Maybe we can just focus on that a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because obviously your volumes are going to go up, as you explained, and you were,
So, folks, what do you guys think about XDC Network and its game-changing solutions? Are you a believer? I would really like your opinions. Do hit the comment box below and let the community know. Anyways, folks, this was it for the video. If you liked it, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification icon if you're interested in utility coins and potential gems. And you can also support the channel by becoming a Patreon, so do check that out. Like I always say in the end, until next time, stay blessed and stay tuned. Thank you very much, everyone.